Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about Ansible playbooks. What is Ansible playbooks? How we will return Ansible playbooks and what is the syntax? All those things we will discuss today. And in this Ansible playbooks, as I said earlier, so the control mission and the target nodes will have communicate in two ways. One is ADA commands, another one is playbooks. So in the ADA commands, in the earlier videos we discussed it is not reusable. So whereas Ansible playbooks we can reuse using Ansible modules. So basically Ansible playbooks are the configuration files where Ansible code is written. The playbooks are written in YAML format. Okay. So in the Ansible playbook, the syntax is followed by the YAML format. Like YAML means it is like a key value pair. It is a configurations and data. Okay, so the basic Ansible playbook, it will have like each play, and each play will have the name, permissions, and where to run, the tasks and roles and collections. So when it comes to the tasks, so again it is divided like n number of tasks we can write in each playbook. So in the task we have desired state and module. So which module you are going to use and what you wanted to achieve. So in the smallest unit of work is performed by the module. Okay. We create a playbook in ML format which is collection of plays. Okay. The playbooks are one of the core feature in Ansible and tell Ansible what to execute and collection of list of tasks. So the playbooks are contain the steps which user wanted to execute on particular mission. The playbooks will run on sequentially. Okay. So basically in the playbooks we need to list down the manual task and ensure all the steps are working fine. For each step we find out a module and express the desired state. So basically it uses the ML syntax in the playbooks. Okay. So what is ML means? It is a at another markup language. It is a data serialization language like JSON and XML. It's not a substitute. The basically it is a simple and text based and human readable language to exchange the data between people and computer. The main advantage of Ansible is readable and writable. It's not a programming language, it is like a configuration files as I said earlier. So this the extension of YAML is like we will save the file .yml or .yaml. So it will support various data types like arrays, dictionaries, and list, etc. If you wanted to see the syntax of YAML, so like basically we will use YAML for data representation. It's a name like key value pair. In we have like basic syntax and types of data. If it is simple, just we will use name and value. If it is complex, we will use like array, list, and dictionary, map, object, all those things. If it is simple, like text or boolean, like that, we will use. So it is mainly for data description format, and we will widely uses to store data and configurations. It is have simple and complex. So simple one we will use text, numbers, booleans, and complex ones we will use list and array. So the syntax is like key and colon the space and value we will use. And any Now we will discuss one AML playbook, and we will see how we need to execute and how we need to write the configuration files. So I have already um, one configuration file. See, this is my control mission and I have one target mission. So I have an index file. I'm going to install Apache Web Server. On that Apache Web Server, I'm adding the index.html on home page, and whenever my Apache is restarted, it should automatically uh, run that Apache server. When OS is rebooted, the Apache Web Server also need to run. So this is my requirement for that one. This is my Ansible playbook. The extension should be .yml. If you wanted to CAD this Apache web server ML playbook, so the syntax, as I said, so first one we will mention three dashes, like it indicates this is Ansible playbook, and the first one is name. In the name, what is the purpose of this playbook, and the host where you wanted to execute, means target groups we have mentioned, and become S means whether to run the task with the sudo, and the tasks, inside the tasks you have to mention the tasks. So you can mention n number of tasks with the name, the description, and the module. So in the modules, as I said, key value pairs we will use. Same here, started with three dashes, the name, installing and configuring web server on target node. In the host sections, I'm giving my host group as target. In the nodes, I just mention host group as target. Become S means running this playbook with the sudo permissions. And gather facts false means while running the playbook, it will collect that the target mission details it will collect. While running, I don't want those details, so I just mention that as a false. In the task sections, I'm mentioning that tasks, individual task like name, installing Apache web server using M module, and update cache means S, and the name HTTPD and state is latest. The another task is like copying that index.html file. This is my source. Currently I have the index.xml. I am copying this to the default home page like var www.html. Here index.html, I am copying that file, and start the service. So started the service. So update catch yes means while rebooting OS, this Apache web server also need to run. Okay. So this is simple playbook. Now to check the syntax of the playbook, whether we have any syntax errors or not. So you just need to use Ansible playbook name hyphen syntax check. So if we don't have any error, if you have any errors, syntax errors, it will display here and you will fix that errors. And before running that actual playbook, we should need to check what it is going to be happen. So for that one, we just need to use hyphen check. So it will not install Apache web server, it will show what it is going to be happen. So it is working fine with no errors. So it is going to be installed on this server. It's like a dry run. Now to run the Ansible playbook, the command is Ansible playbook and playbook name. I said right, we are running this root. So for that one, I am giving hyphen become. So if you give hyphen VVV verbose mode, so you will get complete details while running that playbook on the target mission. See the complete details, you will get it. Now it is success, it is installed successfully. Now if you go and take the node IP, public IP, and copy the browser. See, Ansible, this is my index.html which is copied on the default Apache web server. So it is working fine successfully. So if you wanted to see this index.html, HTML, so this is the page where we have written. So if you try to run again, sorry, so I'm removing that hyphen VVV. So just it's saying already installed and running. Change 0 means no changes, so it should be fine. Already it is running successfully. So like this, we have to write the Ansible playbooks and we will execute and we will check the syntax, all those things. And basically, we need to find the respective module based on your requirement. We list down the modules in the Ansible playbook and we will execute that playbooks. So that's all about in this session. We will see more examples on Ansible playbooks and Ansible modules in future videos. If you like the video, please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.